Wonder how your emotions can be affected by the positions of the stars and other celestial bodies? Well, if it does, as they say, where is the place of emotions in astrology, the study that predicts it in its own traditional manner? My own emotional makeup made me into thinking that what is beyond the sky that has a possibility to poke human behavior? As this topic fascinated me, I thought why not sharing it with you the facts and the beliefs. Hi, I'm Tanya, and be here with me till the end and uncover that even the stars want you to rule your own emotions. Stay tuned. हाँ, कभी कभी मुझे भी लगता है जब भी आसमान की तरफ देखती हूँ आखिर चाहते क्या हो मुझसे. Why people are curious with the study that astrology brings? Well, let me first brief you what astrology really is. Indian astrology, known as Jyotisha, more popularly known as Vedic astrology, it depicts that this is the science which focus on understanding the influence of sun, moon and other planets upon earthly living creatures. According to yoga forms, it is the science of astral body, that is the mind, which includes memories, imaginations, reasonings, and intelligence. Some people even use this study to generate various expectations on future events and human personality traits. हाँ, मैं अर्थ में हूँ, मैं लिविंग भी हूँ. ओके, ऐसा भी हो सकता है. Many see this study as a form of pseudoscience or a valid scientific practice. Many also argue that it has been in use for thousands of years in various cultures as a medium to interpret the world. Then the question arises that how come astronomy is treated as a science and astrology not? In fact, both the astronomy and astrology were used side by side until the 17th or 18th century. The basic differences between these two field of practices is that astrology helps to predict the positions of the planets at the time of your birth and how it can influence who you are, what happens to you, your job, and your characteristics, and so on. On the other hand, astronomy helps to predict the movement of the planets and how the galaxies are expanding. And this analysis depend on the properties such as masses, distances, and gravitational forces. Well, then how come the stars, moon, and other planets, their movements or the unknown forces affect your emotional landscape or influences the earthly events that affect your life? A thought to ponder about. Three things that we know: human, nature, and universal frequency all correlate to one, and that is astrology. According to astrology, stable or unstable emotions that you have, they are the result of the planet Moon. As a matter of fact, Moon is considered as a planet in astrology. It is the planet closest to humans and it influences your mood, emotions, and personality. The wave of tides in your mind. लो कर लो बात, हमारे प्यारे चंदा मामा ये सब कर रहे हैं. It is rarely observed that emotions are ignored and the mind is ruling. No, it's always the emotion that takes control in driver's seat. If the mind is the building, then the emotions are the pillars, and the positions of the pillars can be affected by the external forces that we are still unaware about. Although each planet holds its own part that governs and affects, and they're also categorized based on various norms, behavior, and other factors. And this categorization is used to study in the birth chart of the individual. The study also depicts that the fast moving planets can affect you instantly, and their effects can last for a shorter duration also. And the planet Moon is in the category of fast moving that governs the emotions and the feeling side of an individual. And when the mood of the planet changes, it can imbalance the course of life too. Even the science says that the stars, moons, and other planets they carry a frequency. The frequency can be positive or negative, and this can travel from the humans to the universe and the other way around too. And astrology says that the planets travel from one sign to another, and based on the vibes between them and the equation to the zodiac sign, the frequency also changes. So, even the planet behavior can influence you directly or indirectly. For instance, one day you may feel super happy and excited, and someday you're just surrounded with negative thoughts. Well, I think it's quite an interesting fact and mind intriguing. As the each planets rules a specific sign and influences the sign with its traits. The moon sign impact our emotional makeup into our feelings, our instincts, our innermost desires is correlated with its various phases. Phases like full moon, new moon, etc. For example, the Cancer sign. It is ruled by the moon. Moon is also beneficial for the Pisces and the Scorpios. If the moon is in a positive state, these signs experience a good emotional time in most of their life's phases. This very planet's element is water, and apart from emotional side, it also influences your attachment with self, mother, and kids. So, at the time of emotional distress, all you gotta do is look up to the moon and understand what it's trying to indicate. Instead of turn around its negative effect, understand it, pacify it, and let it come down. The tides might be high, but all you gotta do is hold on and experience the vibes. While saying all this, it's up to you whether you want to believe it or not. But sometimes the self focused perspective and understanding of individual differences let us have this unfounded epistemic belief. That is, knowing about knowledge, such as our belief in astrology. So, if you found it useful or interesting, you can share it with someone who finds this field fascinating. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and also hit the bell button so that future updates can come your way. If you want to learn more about emotional health, you can follow my Insta handle shape underscore emuscle. And thank you for watching till the end. Take care. Bye bye.